Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Salutations. Hola, bonjour, konnichiwa, alo. Top of the day, good day, and whatever other greeting you would like to use. Tom Price, how are you, man? Good morning. Welcome, welcome. VA Moon, good morning. Good to see you again. Tom, I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before. If you're new, welcome. Very, very grateful that you're here. I will give you the spiel. Buenos dias. I'll give you the spiel I give everybody. You will not find you won't find a group of people anywhere, and I would bet just about anything on this. You will not find a group of people anywhere on YouTube in any chat room that is more accepting, embracing, kind, open-minded, friendly, funny, and that creates a safe place for people to come share their thoughts, beliefs, theories, etc. Than you'll find here. They're some of the most amazing people I've ever come to know, and I talk to many, many, many of them outside of the chat. And my dog's eating a piece of bread on the sidewalk. So I promise you won't be let down by them. They are amazing, and we're very happy to have you. So welcome, Tom. Good morning, Carson. Good morning, Lady Wolf. What's up, country boy? So, big thank you to Chris Spencer for last night. That was an awesome, awesome interview. What a nice guy. Let me tell you something about those Olympic Project folks. Man, if you guys remember Shane Corson being on the show, he was the first one from that group that we had on. Shane was such a gentleman, so kind, he was just so knowledgeable and was really a blast to talk to. And Chris was no exception. He was wonderful. Good morning, Jody. He was wonderful. What a sweet guy. And man, I learned some stuff last night. Not only did I learn some stuff, it really made me want to know more about the audio side of things. I don't know anything about it. One of my favorite things, even more so than like footage, my two favorite things are audio clips and tracks. Those are my two favorite pieces of evidence. Footage and pictures are tough. And I'm really bad at looking at a picture that's got a whole bunch of dark spots and picking out something that is already hard to see, because that's just how these beings operate. So that's why that's not my favorite stuff. Plus, I think a lot more can be learned from vocals and from trackways than can be learned just from a picture. So it made me want to know more after talking to Chris last night. It made me motivated to leave recorders out in the areas that I go to. And I'm going to do that. So big thank you to Chris. Thank you to Rebecca for sending me that video. I'm going to make a post and share it on my page, and I'm going to link Chris's channel so that everybody can go over and subscribe and watch his stuff. That Grumpy Pants thing is pretty cool. That video he's got, it's the vocal there. It's pretty cool. So I urge everyone to go over. Come on, Bubba. Come on. And check that out. Good morning, Ben. What's up, buddy? Oh, yeah. I love tree structures, too. I love trees. But the problem with tree structures, and I don't want to say problem. It's not a problem. But with a track, right? With a track, you can pull definitive answers from a track. If studied by the right people, they can tell locomotion, they can tell foot reflexology, they can tell, the dermal ridging, potential mid-tarsal breaks are like people are finding more and more, a regular arch. Same with audio. More definitive evidence can be pulled from that. I love tree structures personally for different reasons. I love tree structures because, number one, I think they're just super cool to see. They're very, very neat to look at. The intricate patterns and stuff that they make with them. The fact that some of the ones that I've seen are so impossible to create by man, that makes it even more exciting. It's just difficult to pull solid data from them regarding, why did they make them? What are they there for? What do they signify? So no, not bashing tree structures. I love them. Matter of fact, me and Fresh talk about them. We've talked about them often recently, and about kind of collecting and collating as many pictures and pictures of them, and then whatever other data we can get, where they were found, what time of year, did they change over time, yada yada. But yeah, I love them. I love everything to do with this stuff, man. I mean, if I'm being honest. Yeah, back from his run. Yeah, you didn't have to worry about him coming back from his run. You had to worry about me coming back from my run. There's a good chance that I almost didn't make it. Oh, Maverick's being good only because there's a golden retriever and its owner through the fence at the library that he's focused on. And this lady obviously must be a dog trainer or has had this dog trained, because she's got this thing doing all kinds of cool stuff. Switch sides. You could see if you ever seen dogs where they know the protection thing, where they like circle you and then they sit right in front of you, put themselves between you and whatever threat there is. He's doing that. She had him jumping up on tables, laying down, jumping off. I mean, this dog is trained, and this is what we want Maverick. We want Maverick to be trained like that. Because it's good for them too. They feel good about themselves when they learn these things. They feel good about themselves when they, get to show off their new skills. So yeah. Mav also took a big spill a little earlier. We walk out of the house. There's people. The kids are at the bus stop. He wants to go say hi. The one kid there wants nothing to do with him, so I'm trying to get him to come. As he's walking, he decides he's going to attack the leash. And in doing so, he jumps off the ground about a foot and a half, tries to grab the leash with his mouth. And when he did that, part of the leash went underneath him, and it flipped him over, and he landed on his back on concrete. He let out a little yip, got up, and looked at me like, like what happened, and like he was slightly embarrassed. And so I had to tell him, this is what happens when you horseplay. You're going to get hurt. I've warned you before, but he's fine. He shook it off. He's good. We checked him out, and we're at the end of the walk. We've already done the walk. So he's good. I know. I feel bad. I was like freaking out immediately. Like, oh my God, are you okay? Picked him right up and held him for a minute or two, and he's good. So anyway, yeah, Chris was great last night. Today is the day. We are going to Bridgewater Triangle, to Freetown State Forest. Me, Brian and Chewy, and Alex are going. It is sunny. It is a bit nippy right now, but it's going to be in the 50s. It's going to be perfect. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'll be leaving in about 2 hours and 2.5 hours maybe, to meet them out there for 11:30. Man, I'm stoked. It's going to be so much fun. I've been watching documentary after documentary. Not that I didn't know about it, but it's always nice to brush up and see the things that you're going to see and get excited. So I've been doing that. So yeah, I've been suggesting some channels that have many tree structures to start mapping them out on pattern, I believe. Can you Carson? Can you email me some of those? Is that possible, buddy? I'd love to see. I'd love to know. If you can email me some of those channels, that would be wonderful. No rush. When you have time, it's totally cool. Yeah, they like to please their masters. He's still not. He doesn't really care about pleasing us yet. But part of that's being a puppy. The other part is, I think, being part Shiba Inu, because they're such pig-headed, stubborn dogs by nature. But once they start learning and start seeing, what comes from it, then I think it kicks in that, oh wow, this is good. I like this. So yeah. Also, so this weekend, this Saturday, last night. We talk pretty often through Messenger. Me and Chris have a ton of things in common, and he's a great dude. Well, one of the things that we have in common is that we both are huge fans of old school wrestling. If you know me, I'm a giant geek. I'm a big nerd. I love nerdy stuff. I love Star Wars. I love the 80s movies. I love Back to the Future, old school wrestling, all that kind of cool stuff, or nerdy stuff. And me and Chris have talked about doing a show that was revolved around that. And I think what we're going to do this Sunday is we're going to just have a show on the channel. I know that most of you probably won't come, because a lot of people here are probably not fans of old school wrestling, but we're going to have a show that is dedicated to old school wrestling. You're jumping again. You're gonna get hurt. Stop, Maverick. Stop. Hey, no. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Come on, let's walk. No, 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 no. Drop it. Good boy. No, no. Look it. He's gonna hurt himself again. So we're gonna do a show, and it's gonna be fun. Obviously, I don't expect a lot of people from our subscribers to come. Maybe Chris has a lot of people. He's some friends that are into it, but I don't know so much on this channel. But Sunday night we're going to do it, and I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I don't have a lot of people I get to talk that stuff about, and I am also an encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to that. I've been watching it since I was 4 years old. I started watching it with my grandmother, my grandfather, and so there's a sentimental connection to it for me. Will I be wearing any special wrestling suits for Sunday? If I do, you won't be able to see it. I do have a pair of Shawn Michaels ring pants, but they're actually like a copy of what he wore at WrestleMania 14 against Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they're like pajama pants. I wear those often. They're very, very comfy. CWS. Spoke to Martin. Oh, yeah. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Don't work too hard. Decorated Speedo. Nobody wants to see that. What I am going to do is I'm going to bring, yeah, I have those pants. I actually have another pair that I just ordered coming. Uh, Ric Flair pants. I'd love those, and those are pretty cool. We're talking about like real championship belt replicas, a couple custom ones. So I'm gonna bring those on the show, just to make it create a little more ambiance, let's say. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. So anyway, oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to say, Maverick, no, stop it, stop. You're gonna get hurt again. Let's go. The other thing I wanted to say, gosh, I forget the name of the film. I was just watching it. There was a video taken at Lake Champlain some years ago of what was reportedly Champ, and it's something begins with a B. The Beaudet film, the something film, filmed by the name of the person, or named after the guy who filmed it. And I guess the whole thing was never released. There was pieces of it that were released, and they're very intriguing, incredibly intriguing. Alex, I think, helped produce this film that I'm watching right now on YouTube. It's Crash Course Cryptozoology. Come on, come on, come. Is the name of the people. Alex had produced the Wild Man of Wampanoag one and done the voiceover work on it. So I don't know if I haven't gotten far enough into this one to see if he's done that with this, but I had no idea about this. I will post it. So you guys can give it a watch. I'm only about 10 minutes, 15 minutes in. It's very intriguing. Some of the visuals are pretty crazy. I had kind of given up on the whole lake monster theory because so many hoaxes and all that stuff. But what I've seen so far, I don't know. It's crazy. Fresh, I don't know where Fresh is. I was just talking to him a little earlier. So I'll post that too. So keep an eye out for that. And then I will do the same thing like I do with this. I'll create a post and a premiere thing to let you know when I'm going to go live when we get to the forest. And hopefully you guys can tune in. I know a lot of people will probably be working, but hopefully some of you guys can pop in and see what's going on. Obviously, the more good energy we have, the better. So put it in the air. We want to see a Sasquatch today. We want to maybe get hit with a pine cone or two. I'd really love to be able to give one a hug. That's the ultimate goal. Just a hug between me and Sasquatch. Anyway, let me get him in the house. I got to get other stuff done before we get going. And yeah, I'll check in. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope to see you in a few hours. Let me see. Morning, all. Carrick St. Laurent made the documentary Kyle and the guy from New Hampshire. Yeah, okay, yep, that's the name. I saw that name. Yep, that's the name I saw. There he is. What's up, Rye? Getting excited, buddy. Getting excited. All right, so I'll post that one. Matter of fact, I'll post both of those documentaries because the Wild Men of the Wampanoag was really good. And give you guys a little background of some of the stuff that we might be going to get ourselves into today. Oh, absolutely! Say a prayer. Say a prayer for the baby. Say a prayer for Sandy's niece's baby. Congrats! That's awesome. That is awesome. Where's Bigfoot? I don't see Bigfoot. Where is he? I don't see Bigfoot. Sometimes there's a delay, but I don't see him. If he's here, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? All right, let me get out of here. Let me get him inside. I think he's eating old cat food in the grass. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. You don't need that. You're going to get sick. Come. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. All right.